Dad asked me, why haven't you signed up for nursing school yet? I replied, I didn't know I was supposed to. I had just earned my bachelor's degree from a local public university. It hadn't been particularly difficult to get into, and I passed all my classes with flying colors. I thought I had reason to celebrate, to feel proud of myself, but that feeling disappeared the moment my dad cornered me about my future. Diane, have you thought about getting your master's? He asked, his tone sharper than I expected. I froze. My brain stuttered. Master's? Dad, what are you talking about? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. I thought we already discussed this. I want a career in fashion design, the field I studied for my undergraduate. I have no plans to get a master's in anything else. Well, what exactly have you accomplished during your 4 years there? He asked, leaning forward, his voice edged with irritation. Talk to me. What have you learned that will make you a successful businesswoman in the world? I bristled at his condescension. I've learned plenty, and you wouldn't understand half of it anyway. I've taken courses that taught me how to be a creative fashion designer and how to manage a business. My plan is to move to New York City, intern or assist at a design house, and then build my career from there. But Dad, I don't need your advice. I can handle this. He stiffened, his lips pressing together in a hard line. Well, he said coldly, you're on your own. No more help from Mom or me. What? My chest constricted. My stomach dropped. If my dad withdrew his financial support, I was completely stranded. Tuition, rent, living expenses. I had counted on their help to make the first steps in New York possible. Without it, I had no safety net, no plan. That's right, he said, his voice flat and immovable. If you don't study to be a nurse, then we are no longer responsible for anything you need, at home or on your own. Do you understand? I felt my throat close. But Dad, why? Tears stung my eyes as my heart raced. I thought we already talked about this. I'm going to open my own fashion label. I'll work hard, and when I can, I'll pay you back for everything, including my schooling. His eyes narrowed, sharp and unsympathetic. Dreams are all well and good, Diane, but reality is harsher. If you aren't going to be a nurse, we can't continue to fund you. You need a reality check, and I mean what I say. He slammed the door on his way out. I wanted to scream, punch the wall, anything to release the rage and disbelief coursing through me. Why was my father being so insensitive? Didn't he care about my passion, my future, the life I had envisioned? Or was he only concerned with controlling my path, forcing me into someone else's plan? Before I could fully process, my mother's sharp voice called from down the hallway. Diane, come here. I marched to her, my hands trembling. What now? I asked. What did your father just say to you? She demanded. I explained as calmly as I could, though my voice shook. He said he can't support me financially if I don't study nursing. I'm on my own. She looked at me solemnly. I was the one who told him to say that, she admitted. My stomach sank. What? I whispered, horror creeping into my chest. You told him to do this? Because I think you take us for granted, she said sharply. Besides, your sister is such a great nurse. Wouldn't it be better if you followed in her footsteps? I felt my rage flare, burning hot and fast. Okay, but why couldn't you tell me yourself? Why manipulate me through Dad? And why did you wait to tell me until after you had already submitted the first tuition deposit? I shouted, my hands gripping the edge of the table. Why lie to me? To trap me? Oh, Diane, she said, smirking. You get carried away with fashion design. The industry is brutal, competitive. You aren't as creative as you think. School is one thing, the real world is another. I felt the blood drain from my face. My chest tightened. Every nerve in my body screamed in protest. Shut up, I snapped, my voice shaking with fury. You don't tell me what I can or cannot do. You think I can't survive on my own? You think I'm not capable of chasing my dreams? Leave me alone. Let me live my own life. I ran back to my room, packing my bags with shaking hands. The thought of staying another minute, another hour in that house was unbearable. If it meant sleeping on a friend's couch, working part-time in New York, it didn't matter. I was done being held hostage by their manipulation. You're embarrassing us, my mother called from the hallway. Don't do anything stupid. It was too late. I had already called my friend Stacy. My escape was set. I was gone for the night, possibly for much longer. My parents had made their decision. I had made mine. As I walked out the door, my heart pounded with fear, exhilaration, and fury. The stakes were higher than ever. My dream, my future, and my independence all depended on my next moves. I was terrified, but determined. I would not let them dictate my life.